Okay, now here we are using the constant chips and adding 30 to it and putting it into total chips eaten. This is what we are changing. This is an actual variable name, so that's okay to change. So what's on the left is what's changing, but what's on the right we are using in a formula, and then adding it, total goes into that. So that's okay, we are using it, and that's not going to be a syntax error. Notice there's no syntax errors now. But if you try to change a constant, it will be a syntax error. Okay, so why do we use constants? It actually helps us with the programming in the sense that if the burger calories is 550 to start with within the program, and all throughout the program, if we don't remember the number, how much was the burger calories, we can just use the constant name. We don't have to remember the number. And also, maybe in the future they've changed the McDonald's burger and they made it so healthy the calories actually dropped. Okay, dropped so much, maybe it's 200. And so we don't have to go and find everywhere in the program and change the 550 to 200. We can just change it in this location here, this position, and then everything gets changed. So that's the idea of using constants, why we use them. Now, what are the other identifiers? Since this topic, revision topic, was on identifiers, okay, identifiers, this includes variable names, constants, and method names and class names. So classes are these. So these are your classes, and notice normally the classes, the convention for Java is starting in uppercase. Okay, and method names. Let's look at the method names here. They would have to be meaningful again, and also class names has to be meaningful. Everything has to be meaningful. Okay, key control move, and notice again the same convention. If there's other words, more than one word used, the first letter is capitalized. And also usually for method names, it's best to give verbs, because methods are normally actions and we are doing something. Okay, here the cat has to find fast food and eat it. So we've got find fast food. Okay, it's better to make it meaningful. Like here, do write exercise. And then these are the method names here. And also, now that we're talking about methods, since I have a bit more time here, I can also include the fact that we do public or private in methods as well. Just like to say, is it available to other classes if you make it public? Otherwise, it's available only in this class. And void here means it does not return anything, but if it does return something, then we would put the data type. Now, we looked at the different data types available. Remember here? Okay, these are the different data types, so we can specify. But these are the primitive data types. But remember, there are other data types, like we've used arrays and strings. They are not the primitive data types, but we still can return them as well. Okay, let's look at, I think that should be enough for now for this video clip. Okay, the other difference that I want to explain is with the char, we normally put it in quotes. So if we have to declare a variable of type char, let's choice, and we can say initial choice is maybe X, so that's a single quote. But if it is of type string, which includes set of characters, anything on the keyboard. Now also this char, remember, it can also be a number as well, but because anything on the keyboard is considered a single character, that can be a number as well. So it could be a $sign, percentage, anything that's on there. And then string, if it's a name, we can say string name is equal to marks. That's a bad name because it sounds like the marks you got, Naomi. Okay, so there it is. This is of type string, which means a set of characters. And this can also include anything in there. Okay, plus signs, anything. That's all a string. But at the moment, it does not make sense to have a name like that, so we'll just leave it like that. And then now they are the how to initialize them, and booleans get initialized as true or false. So if we declare something of type boolean, hungry, the cat is hungry to start with, we say true. True, otherwise false. And then I think that should cover it. That should be enough. But the main thing I just find still amazing is that some people are still confused about this, what's on the left side and what's on the right. So if we actually say mark is equal to mark divided by 50 times 100, this is using the original value in mark, using it in the calculation, and then the result of the calculation gets put on the left side. So again, mark is what's changing. Or you can have something like average is equal to mark 1 plus mark 2 divided by 100. Oops, divided by 2. Okay, so you can do that. But again, here mark and mark 1 are not changing. What's on the left side is what's changing. Right, thank you.